And welcome back. Okay, so as we are quite damaged and hurt, I have assigned people to be healed up and also to repair things. And also, since I now have, let's see here, camp cooking, let's get the associated retinue here. So cooking equipment makes all provisions last 4 extra days. Only 1000. Doesn't sound like much, but it will help. Alright, and now let's actually camp here. Just double check that I've assigned people correctly. Also, how are we doing with tools? Okay, so we have plenty, but they are going to be consumed here. Or, well, plenty of them will be. Alrighty, let's get to camping. So wait for the health points and the repair status to go up here. And that's good enough. And also, yes, I've done a bit of planning again. Not for everyone, not for Shaiban, for example. Though I will be taking Feint. Let's see here. So Froleika will be going nimble. I have marked a lot of things as blue here. Blue is maybe. Green is most likely, definitely. So Spear Mastery is green here because it makes sense. For now, though, let's use this Greatsword. Reinhardt is now using this Fighting Axe for now, at least, with a whopping 70 melee skill plus fast adaptation and feint. Haven't done, it seems, any planning for him, only have perfect fit as a blue option. So not sure what weapon mastery to go for. Not like it matters all that much given the casualty rates in this campaign so far, so don't get attached. Anyways, Brandimena here is only a fodder, will be getting fast adaptation though. Albrecht the monk has a lot of things marked in blue, but mainly we are going for Inspire and Mind over Body to help use the Inspire. Then we have U-Bolt the Thrower, so plenty of throwing things as well as probably, maybe, tactical maneuvers. We'll be getting Point Blank and Wind Reader for sure. We still don't have any throwing weapons, do we? No, we don't. Also, I should use these, or, well, distribute these new helmets that we have here in a moment. Anyways, next up is Herbert, the main man. So I have a bunch of things in blue and a bunch of things in green. So Second Wind is green. I don't know when I'll get it though. Killing Frenzy is green. Rebound, which has been changed from the last time I played Legends, is also green. Muscularity is green, that makes a lot of sense to me with 115 hit points on level 6. And it does say, currently, 26% damage based on current hit points and fatigue. Okay, next up. Astrid has a bunch of things in green. Nimble will be a yes. Heightened Reflexes will be a yes, has 2 stars in initiative. We'll get more initiative from Perfect Fit. And actually, let's check here. Do you get Alert? It doesn't look like it. Okay. And then we have finally Vahida the Hybrid, who has a ton of things in blue, so I'll decide as I go. So, some initial plans are in place, nothing set in stone, though. So why did it not auto-pass there? Do I not have that option on? Where is it anyway? Gameplay. Is it here? Auto-pause after leaving city is on. Well, anyways, it might be on the mod options if it exists. Let's see here. I could go with exact engagement numbers. That would help me a bit. Let's leave it off though. Anyways, I seem to remember that the game would pause automatically after leaving camping screens, for example, but mayhaps my memory fails me. Anyways, whatever. It's not like it's a huge deal. Anyways, let us distribute these helmets. So, I suppose Herbert will get the best ones, the so-called best ones. Okay, so he has a lot of fatigue, so I guess we can use this super heavy helmet. Oh, never mind, it was bugged out with the plan your perks, I suppose. Which had bugged this display here. But will I use this in that case? So go down to 63. In that case, I probably won't. Now, who could... Yeah, it's bugging out for you as well. Well, we can fix it like that. Let's see here. I will fix these displays here first. Okay, so Reinhardt also bugged. This bug has been in the game for a long while. With Plan Your Perks and Legends specifically. I don't remember having that in Reforged, where I also used Plan Your Perks. Anyways, not a big deal, but slightly annoying. So yes, the helmets. The helmets. 84 fatigue, 91, that's a lot. So let's give the heaviest to you. 81, 91. Well, then again, you're only a fodder. Well, let's give something to Shaiban here. Like this one. Actually, let's do it like this. Give you that piece, like so. How fashionable. Okay, 76 fatigue now. And Albrecht... No, not Albrecht, probably. Well, we'll see. Reinhardt gets this slightly heavier one. Yeah, okay. And let's give someone this nasal helmet. Maybe actually Wahida. Yeah. Let's do it like that. And I think... Well, occasionally I am a bit blind, so I will forget that I have something here, or, well, just don't see it, and then don't give it to someone. But I don't seem to see anything here that I need to care about. There is a knife, though. I guess I'll give it to Albrecht. Anyways, one of the priorities here, as I said last time, is to get someone who can repair these broken throwing nets, so that will help a lot. So rat catchers, I believe, do have that, and they are pretty common. Anyways, let's see, do we have any here? Nope, we only have a poacher. So this caravan, was it going north? I seem to recall that being north. Yeah, no thanks. No thank you to the north. Alright, so yeah, we are still on this ambition as well. We are doing okay, but not fantastic with tools. And money is, as always, an issue. So let's find something lucrative to do, which won't be here. I won't be doing Haunted Woods. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, we do still have the ambition to go south as well. Do 2 more contracts. And also we found this place, Nomad Tents, which we can do. Might also get like a contract for it, maybe. Though I might just go for it before we even get to Gudani. Though I might do the same trip as I've been doing, which is go to Sandberg and buy some amber and then take a boat to Gudani. Anyways, first we have a pretty easy group of brigands. There is a squire, but we can handle that. There is also a raider. Let's see here. Still a bit hurt, but we should be able to do this without much difficulties. Let's fight on the even ground. Also, this is a bit silly that I have Albrecht here, who has a melee skill of 50, using a short sword. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Alright, once again, let's wait. Also, not sure if I've mentioned it, the mod has been updated 2 times during this playthrough already. Some bug fixes. And I would imagine that more are coming. Okay, well, I'll break this here next to Shaiban. Has the short sword. Might as well. Scores a hit. Okay, and we have this raider who actually comes with one of these good helmets. I don't remember what it's called, but it's pretty nice. Also comes with a boar spear, so that is semi-dangerous. Squire has a nimble. And some other things. Anyways, just go for this. Do I attack already? 27%. Does have that fast adaptation though. And yes, I do basically always need to check, because my memory is garbage. Finish the dog. Speaking of dogs, I could use my own. Mayhaps I will. Okay, Squire is going to the northern flank. You just attack because you have feint as well. There you go. 51, 51. Thug has a hatchet, double gripping it. And it is a 55, so I suppose so. It also has 9 lives. And underdog. Alright, Wahida does have rotation now. Don't see any use for it just yet, but we can, in future fights, use it offensively as well as defensively. So the raider is going to be an issue, perhaps. Do I even have any more nets? I have 1, it seems. Okay, I might be using it on the raider. We'll see. We'll see, but yeah. First, what to do with Wahida? I guess she goes north. Maybe we just let this fodder character handle the raider, and if and when she dies, it won't be too bad. For now, I guess, hold there with shield wall. Try to keep them away from Astrid. Anyways, U-Bolt. 34. I suppose you go for it. Went for it and missed. Could equip the throwing net. I won't be using it just yet though. We'll see. We'll see. Would be nice if I were to be able to keep it. Also, double gripping, you have only 11 melee defense, so that's a bit dangerous. Head armor is okay, body armor is a bit bad. Anyways, go do something. Also, double check, you have fast adaptation and feint, yeah, okay. 39, 48, go for the 48. Okay, I think I will use the dog. Okay, dog takes a hit. We might lose the dog in this fight. Definitely possible. Anyway, go for the thug. Misses a 70. Okay, but there you go. I would imagine that was a headshot. Then, since we have Berserk, go for... Go for the elevated helmetless thug. And let's hope for a headshot. Well, it's a hit, but it isn't a headshot. Okay, what was the chance there? 56 through the shield wall. That means Brandymena is probably dead or struck down soon. Alright, go for the 16% split here. Miss and miss, but that's more fast adaptation for you. The squire decides to shield wall next to our war dog. A very non-threatening rabble is going for Astrid. I don't even care. Though, yes, Brandymena will be dead probably pretty soon, after which the raider can go for our backline. Well, that's a problem for the future. Anyways, Wahida is still kind of unable to do much. I could rotate someone. Also, now I could, if I wanted to, find out if when rotating someone with anchor, will they keep the anchor bonus? Since they themselves technically kind of did not move. I would imagine that you cannot keep it, but maybe you can. I'm not going to do it though. But at a later point, I suppose I will. And I don't think I have the luxury of daggering this guy down. Not when the team is still having trouble with the rest of the enemies. So just attack there. Okay, let's see. So I might be needing that net, so let's get a bit closer. And also that means we have a better chance to hit this guy with the crossbow bolt. Or I could go for the raider, but let's not. Okay, I'll wait and see if Reinhardt is able to, or what he'll be able to do. He's able to do a little bit. Alright. Let's just go for damage here. And what to do with Albrecht? He can't do much. He's too flimsy with 5 melee defense and 55 melee skill. Right, I suppose go for a flank, kind of a flank on this part of the battlefield. Could also intercept this thug, maybe. Strider the war dog is in trouble, might be about to die. Alright, well this weapon has a reap, so I could get in position to use it. However, if I do that, once the war dog is dead, the squire, who is only equipped with a short sword, can still kill Wahida. So that is a bit of an issue. She does have the rotation though, so I guess I'll go for it. Probably should start her actually in the front line, since this weapon is a bit unwieldy to position, and also she does have that rotation. Okay, let's see here. This thug has 65 initiative. Maybe I can even hit her with Albrecht. I think I'll just go for this one though, even though this one is less dangerous. Alright, well that's a kill. Let's not get in melee, since, as we've established multiple times, not a good idea with 3 melee defense. Okay, well, rest in peace, dog. Brutally murdered. Shaiban has been pushed next to the squire. There goes that fool. Alright, let's go for these enemies here. Good job, Astrid. Alright, so I am, I think, going to use the net, but not yet. Let's wait and see what the raider does. Could also footwork. I'm not going to though. Just hold. Just hold. Okay, that's a good result there. And that is also good. I suppose Albrecht just stays where... Well, let's wait. I might be able to kill this thug. Though maybe I shouldn't waste actions on it since she is already fleeing. Alright. Go ahead. Go ahead. And go for the thug. 36. And a 55 miss. Only 48 there. Would have imagined it to be higher. Has underdog and back to basics. And dodge. But only 17 melee defense. Well, anyway. Okay, this time I will get into melee range. Only up against one wavering brigand thug. And since... Well, I could still... Yes, I could still wait on the net, so let's wait on it. Instead do that, which is nothing. Hmm. 37. This is higher. Okay. I suppose you'll stay there since you haven't taken any damage yet. Has taken damage now. Nasty puncture. Suffers pierced arm muscles. Okay, but our fodder is still blocking. Alright, is it time to lose the anchor bonus? I think not, since we can also fire at something else, like maybe this squire. The squire's armor would be nice to get, but we don't have the luxury, I don't think. The thug here would be a nice kill for Herbert to activate Berserk. But then again, Astrid also has Berserk. Go for the aimed shot. Does land... Yeah, okay, well, let's keep the anchor bonus going. Okay, there we go. 17% only. Okay, let's wait and see what develops. And I will also wait until Brandymana gets hit again before I deploy the net. 10% only, of course. Suppose I could switch to the staff. That's not though. Now I will though. Also move there. Okay, now just conserve your fatigue. Alright. 3 left. Well, basically 2. Probably need to shield wall here. You guys failed. Okay, well, go get her. Since you can do little else. Until you have, like, Inspire. Yeah, this is going to take a bit of effort. I might even break the shield, but I suppose we don't need to with the feints and the fast adaptations. You'll see. Off with your head. Okay, there we go. Our fodder has been killed. Rest in peace. Okay, so we need someone else to handle this raider. Can't currently, like, get anyone there. Not with a shield. So maybe it's Albrecht who handles that. And then we just try to nuke him down. I guess we can do that semi-easily once we use the net. Which we will now, since we kind of need it. Alright, let's switch back to the staff again. And you just go in. Gets a hit in. Good. Can't do anything with these 4 action points. Does have quick hands. Let's see, do you have the thing that allows you to transfer action points to the next turn? I don't think you do. There is a perk that does that now. Yeah, this one, the Patient Hunter. Maximum 3. That would be nice in situations like this. But we don't have it, so whatever. And that's a fail. Alright, attack, attack. And go in despite your injury. Alright, and let's see, 76. Doesn't do much. Okay, get in there. Maybe even kick. A daze would be nice, it's only at 25% though. It's the stagger, but not the daze. Alright, well, this guy is going to take a lot of effort, it seems, still. How about the staff daze? Nope, no staff days for you. And we're still having trouble with the squire as well. Okay. At least the squire is kind of out of fatigue. How is the raider? Yes, the same. However, Albrecht has been hit by a Heartseeker. So we might even be losing Albrecht. Oh well, we can find plenty of monks. How is the kick now? 45. I guess I'll go for it again. Okay, there we go. Daze. Daze helps. Oh dear. You don't actually want a headshot there. You're missing a lot. Ouch. Need more frontliners. Like a capable tank would be very nice to have. Oh, it's taking so long to get through even this armor. Oh well. Welp. At least we're fatiguing them out. We're not really doing much else. This guy, this stupid squire is confident. Okay, sure, buddy. And there goes Albrecht. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay, rest in peace. Rest in peace. One raider. Too much for us. And now, unless I get someone next to him, he's probably going to leave. And I can't really use anyone for it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe. Though it can't be Vahida. Vahida is going to die if she does so. U-Bolt with 0 melee defense? No. I guess we just let him go. Which is really sad. But if we can't even kill this stupid squire here... Oh dear. Come on. You can do it, guys. Yeah, I should have destroyed that shield, I suppose. Mistakes. Mistakes have been made. Also, it is possible that the raider still wants to fight, in which case we might even lose like U-Bolt. And if he does want to fight, he will probably take this spot, which means Astrid is also in danger. We do have Wahida's rotation though. So I guess we'll take our chances. Astrid does actually have 49 melee defense currently. Thanks to Anchor, I suppose. Alright. I'll wait here. Okay, off you go. Off you go. Kind of a terrible fight for us. Okay, well. Finally got the squire. Can't do anything about this raider, I don't think. So, end round. It's over. Rest in peace, Brandymena. Okay, that I don't care about. Albrecht I cared about at least a little bit. But we also lost the dog and we lost our last throwing net. And now I don't even have anyone with rally, and also I am out of inventory space. Nice. Nice. So it goes sometimes. But we did win, and triumphant music is playing, so hooray! And let's do a bit of looting here. I am keeping these supposedly worthless broken throwing nets because I want to repair them. They are worth more than some other things. Alright, let's see here. Guess I'll get rid of that. Something like that is probably okay. But yeah, okay, since we lost people. We need to dump more things. Okay, that's worth very little. That's worth not much. Those can go away. So now how many items? 6 items still I need to get rid of. Damn. Even the 5 tools are pretty valuable. The simple hoods aren't worth much, and they aren't that good, but as I recruit more people I need to have some headgear for them. Sucky situation. How many items now? 3 items still need to go. Okay, that can go, I guess. Well, we don't need as much food since we have less people to feed. Okay, one of these. One of those, and that should be it. Okay. Didn't even get a level out of that, so yeah. Anyways, we are not doing all that hot. I think Wahida should have like a heavier hitting weapon in her inventory. Or when perhaps she does actually engage in melee. Or at least something she can swing twice, but she doesn't have... No, she does have quick hands, never mind. Let's mark it down as well. Anyways, since we're doing so poorly, I guess for the time being we can't do the more difficult fights. We need to do something else like deliveries. Deliveries and maybe caravans. Because the caravan guards will help us, of course. Anyways, let's give Wahida something. How much was this in fatigue terms? 15. That's a bit much. Okay, for now, just have a short sword, I think. In the inventory. Okay, there we are. And I only have that 1200 crowns as well. Okay, let's change plans a little bit. Let's go to Schwanstadt. Let's first camp for a bit though. Heal the pierced arm muscles and repair for a bit. Alright. That did treat that, right? Let's double check. Yes. Okay. Let's carry on. Let's not get disheartened by the setbacks. It's a good thing that the game is challenging. Okay, there's an event, there's ambushed trade routes, there's plenty of things to do as well. I'm not going to hunt lindworms though. Also, 3 skull return item might even be too much for us at this point. What is this event? Okay, this again. Sure. Anyways, so I do need to recruit. Despite our money situation. We have Alda the Nun. And we have Assalhilda, the milkmaid. Let's get both of them. Okay, so Alda the Nun is a drunk. Can't do anything in combat. Does have a star in resolve though. I'll just keep calling her Alda the Nun. Let's not bother with that for you. Let's give it to like someone else. The sash, that is. We can go on Wahida for now. How about you? Assalhilda. Okay. Garbage. Is talented. No stars in melee things. -3 melee defense, thanks to being huge. So, you are just a fodder. have a shield though. Also, yes, we have a Gambeson. Let's give that to, like, maybe Shaiban. Let's give it to Froleika. Make a little switcheroo. Also make a switcheroo here. And now you can have that. And that. I do have the heater shield. Guess I should use it. Let's use it on Shaiban. Shaiban does have 68 melee. Maybe he should be using something else as a weapon. Maybe. Still a bit low though, to be honest. Anyways, we are doing pretty poorly. The game's scaling is definitely a bit much at the moment. Alright, that's people equipped for the most part. Let's use a short sword instead on Shaiban. Anyways, we need money. And also kind of need food. Also kind of need tools very soon. So we should have a good selling price here at least. We can sell the jacket fangs, the nacho parts. I will sell all of them because, yes, we need it. I will also sell the wolf belt. And the orc weapons. And now suddenly we actually do have money. Hooray! Sell the light crossbow. Sell one short sword at least. Sell the hatchet. Sell that. Sell that as well. Alright, suddenly we are doing okay. Never mind, everything's okay. Let's take another look at the recruiting list. I guess we could get this other milkmaid who's more expensive. We could get Marel, the caravan hand, or Helmer, the caravan hand. And with the added people, I suppose we can probably do some actual fighting. And that's going to be a good thing. Let's get this guy. Okay, actually someone who's kind of usable. 3-star melee skill. 0 melee defense though. So should be a backliner. Also, you don't actually have a weapon. Whoopsie daisy. Let's give you a weapon so that you can do something with your 40 melee skill. So it doesn't go to waste. Okay, so ideally, yes, Ludghardis would be a backliner. However, I don't really have much in the way of backline weapons. So unless I give like Vahida a shield for now, I can't do much. Well, then again, never mind. You do come with a pitchfork. Alright. Anyways, that's a good thing. Okay, I'll actually put Alda into the front line with a shield. If she dies, she dies. And we can move Ludghardis into the back line here. A whopping 20 head armor. I guess I should also spend some money on some actual armor, perhaps. Not here, though. So yeah. 3 skull return item. Could still get... Let's get Marel. We also have a thief here. But I'll get Marel. The caravan hand, who is pretty bad. Oh well. So we'll call him a fodder. Does come with decent armor though. Which we can distribute to someone who's worth more. Alright, and sadly I am out of shields as well. Give him a short sword, I guess. Now let's do it like this. Alright, this is really poor company at the moment in terms of quality. I suppose also kind of in terms of quantity. Anyways, I'll see if this is doable. It's a lot of money for us. Northeast. We'll need to go buy tools pretty soon here. Okay, a few raiders. The problem is I don't have any nets anymore. So I guess we have to rely on the fast adaptations, the feints, and Astrid, basically. Which is a damn shame. What else do we have? Several thugs. The poacher. Alright, I foresee more casualties in this fight, but I suppose I will try it. Having someone with 15 head armor in the front line, maybe not the smartest idea, but I suppose we'll go with that. Maybe use this flail on someone. Let's use it on Shaiban actually, so we can target the heads. So it is extremely fatigue intensive. 25 fatigue for the lash. You can use a short sword instead. Well, then again, you do have the fast adaptation. Alright. This might go very poorly. If there's a necro, there isn't a necro, but I would have not attempted this had there been a necro. Alright. Alright. This stupid raider has 265 body armor. And this thug has a woodcutter's axe. There's a golden dag. At least this raider has pretty poor armor. Okay. Let's see who dies this time. I really need someone who can repair those nets for us. Okay, what the hell can I do with Marel? Maybe just like engage with one of them or try to lure them somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. Probably shouldn't have taken this contract, actually. Well, we are in it now. I'm not going to retreat until it seems necessary. Hopefully we can break the resolve by killing the flimsy ones. Really need Astrid to do a lot of work in this fight. Alright. I think Shaiban, yeah, this is a backline weapon as well. Probably just shield walls. We'll see. And also I forgot to move Wahida into the front line. Okay. Not a good start for us. Yeah, this might be really bad. Honestly, this might even be a wipe. We'll see. Okay, Marel is so poorly equipped, I can't really do much. I don't want him to die just yet. One headshot from this guy will be, if not a kill, then at least almost. Guess go for this flank, help with the dog. That's all you're good for. So I think this infantry axe is like a 4 AP weapon, which is kind of terrifying in itself. Okay, move there, I suppose, and shield wall. And Froleika, of course, cannot get to any enemies. Guess just hang around in the middle until some of them come in range. Okay, Reinhardt, let's see what you can do. Actually leave the dog for Herbert. Okay, does score a very lucky hit. We needed that. Why even bother doing this? It's going to be 13 fatigue. Yes, I do. Alright. Dog down. Need to protect Astrid. However, if someone ends up here, I might be able to deal with them, especially with the help of Froleika, so maybe even leave that spot open as a bait. So Froleika and Herbert and Wahida and these two can nuke whoever gets there down. Ideally like this thug, if that were to happen. However, also this raider can get there if someone blocks, if someone occupies this spot. So I don't know, is it worth it? Probably not. We do have the rotation on Wahida though. Okay, now with that in mind, maybe. Though keeping Herbert in range of this raider. Oh, this is an actual raider. The most poorly equipped raider ever, when you compare with this guy. Anyways, I suppose Astrid also has Berserk, so not necessarily much of a consideration. Let's move there. Ouch, ouch! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, we're gonna lose Reinhardt. That's going to happen. At least that guy's dead. And leave this one probably for Froleika. Instead go for this thug. We also have basically the same hit chance. But yes, the dangerous raider is now next to Reinhardt, who's half dead. Excellent work, Astrid. That helps a ton. We really need those. That we didn't need. So, is this guy shield walling? No. He's just kind of difficult to hit. Maybe just kill the dog. Well, if you can. Yeah, I suppose so. You tried. That is actually a nice swing there. If we get really lucky, it's going to be extremely nice. Could do the rotation, but I think I probably care about Wahida more than Reinhardt. You'll see. That is likely the case, though. And this thug still has 5 AP. Okay, sure, why not? Just wait. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see. 32, 34, 31. So not really the highest chances, but surely we'll hit once. Twice. Okay, that's good. That's very good. That is very good indeed. So I think like the best outcome here is that we suffer like 1 or 2 casualties here and then the raider just leaves. If we are talking about realistic chances. Anyway, keep on doing things. I guess I'll get closer and switch to this woodcutter's axe at some point. Should probably take like fast adaptation. Should have taken it earlier, actually, even on U-Bolt. Anyways, so yeah, let's move like here. Go for the highest chance. I guess it's 44. And a golden dag is a pretty dangerous weapon, actually. Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, U-Bolt. I appreciate it very much. So the plan here, I think, is to switch to the woodcutter's axe. But I suppose I will reload. It's not like you're going to be doing anything else. You just saved the fatigue, I guess. This is 20. Melee defense of 0. And the plan is to go into the melee. Well, we'll just need to be careful. I guess. If we can somehow manage. So I think I will not reload and instead save the fatigue. Then again, since you don't have Berserk, what do you even need fatigue for? Can't really do much. Guess if I use the staff, then I would need fatigue, but I'm planning on using the woodcutter's axe instead. Hey, then again, I can switch into the staff now. I am slow sometimes. Okay, do that. Alright. Let's get Alda killed, maybe. Move here and shield wall. Or go for the thug. Reinhardt will be dead. Probably next turn already. I only need to hold this raider in place for a while for us to win the fight. Because I should be able to handle the rest of them. I think. Okay, let's go for it. Good luck. You'll need it. And... I'll wait and decide. Here we just attack. Don't have a shield here. Nice try. Okay, go for the 62, I suppose. Then again, I could get the feint, probably. And that's going to be my target, I think, with Herbert. Is it, though? I could just target like this thug instead. Then again, he does have minus 40% damage from cut arm sinew, so not really a threat at all. Same with this one, actually. The very same injury. Okay, in that case, I will do it like that. Also get a little bit closer to this raider. Okay, we miss, but that is the parry effect, which will help. Alright, Wahida just goes for this thug, I suppose. Gets the kill. Okay. Marel, the fodder, just go for it here. And despite having 0 head armor, which means, well, we know what it means. Okay, attack. I guess attack again. Okay, gets a hit. Okay, now we shield wall because of this guy. We might still go for Ludgardis instead, but whatevs. He'd go there, okay. Good result. Bad result. Bad result. Fine result. Let's see here. Okay, rest in peace, Reinhardt. 68%er. That was Split Man. Okay. So a 6 AP attack. I think at least this weapon used to have like a 4 AP attack as well. Anyway, what ifs? Go for the dog again. Gets the dog. Alright. Continue killing. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's having no effect on the raiders' resolve though. Oh well. Okay, let's go for this raider. Let's go with an aimed shot. Good. A headshot. Astrid has definitely delivered in this fight. And if I were playing with trying out, I might never have gotten Astrid, as she has 0 stars in range skill. Then again, I might have gotten someone who's better, but whatevers. Alright, let's see here. U-bolt. Yeah, the plan was to use the axe. This guy has 32 melee defense, so will be pretty difficult to hit. Anyways, I can get surround bonuses going. Might be taking a hit from this thug, but so be it. 21. Could also split shield though. Okay, let's split the shield. Go away. Alright. 40%. It's only going to tickle if it hits, unless it's a headshot. Just move there and wait, and then we do this. Good. 50%er. And this thug is now fleeing. Okay, so I broke the shield for nothing. Okay, sure. Anyways. Ashal Hida. Might even die to this hit. I guess I don't want that. Let's get here ready to take Alda's place to die there. Just do that. Don't even attack. Okay. Cannot shield wall if I move. Anyways, go for it. And fail. And get hit by... Oh, that weapon also has a Heartseeker. 35. Suffers injured shoulder. How nice. That means Shaiban might also die. Perhaps. Anyway, let's continue. Oof. He's still alive though. You are not alive. And Meral has also been hit. Shaiban was hit by a 26. Alda the Nun was killed by a 42. And the stab was a 34. Okay. Anyway, I need to get Wahida out of here as well. I suppose I can use the footwork. Let's use it in a moment, probably. Okay, so this guy is still fleeing, thankfully. I suppose now we use Froleika against the Raider. So it's going to take a ton of effort to actually kill him. With this stupid amount of armor, but I suppose we'll make our best effort there. Anyways, U-Bolt, you just go for this. Or actually, should I wait for this guy to die? Probably should. Probably should. Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait for that before we do anything else. Because that might lower someone's resolve. You moved there already, though. Alright, it had no effect. So I wonder, would you die? No, you shouldn't probably die to one hit, right? Still, let's move you out of there, I think. Also get minus 15% chance to hit with this weapon. I could switch into this, though. Since I did take it. I'm not going to be, like, super sad if Wahida dies. Let's take the chance here and stick around. Miss 2 50s. Alright. And this is also a calculated risk, I guess. Let's go for the Thug instead of the Raider, though. Since it's a higher chance. Could go for the Raider here, but... Okay, that guy is fleeing. Anchor is plus 20. It might still be better to just get next to this, well, closer to this Raider. Let's do it. Does mean, however, that U-Bolt probably shouldn't take this split man opportunity here. Instead, I suppose we will use the staff. And actually getting a staff days on this guy would help a lot. He does have underdog, so we are going to have difficulties. Would help here as well, but then again, Herbert is going to go for him in a moment. 24. Well. Does get the very lucky days there, though. Thank you. Alrighty. 39, end of hell. Okay, does get hit again, but it was a headshot. Yes, it does. And also this weapon does have that 4 AP attack. Now Asalhilda is breaking. And we don't have a rally in the team anymore. But yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. She's only a fodder. If I really want to, I can also rotate her out of there. I don't want to do that, though. I don't think. Alright, let's see here. So, probably ideally get the first hit in with this greatsword. Instead of these flimsy arrows. This guy is fleeing. Let's once again allow that to happen. Though I would like to get the faint parry effect here, so let's do that. Okay. We'd have also gone for this poacher first to try to get Berserk active. I might even go for the Woodcutter's Axe attack on this Raider, because this weapon can actually do a little bit of something against armor. Can't do it yet, though. Let's move here and get ready to do so. Just do that small attack there. Okay, nice. That's a good one. That was a 54. Okay, Asalhida. Your job is to stay alive long enough for the rest of the team who actually matter to be able to kill this guy. Okay, and this raider is now fleeing. Excellent. Not sure how poorly this would have gone with worse luck. But then again, they have also gotten a bit lucky in this fight. Anyways, I could just kill this guy now. That might even be a good idea, maybe. Can't necessarily rely on Shaiban to finish him with attacks of opportunities. Continue using that. Okay, excellent damage actually, somehow. Oh, double grip now grants armor ignore somehow. Interesting. Didn't know that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, and there goes Assalhida. Rest in peace. You served me as well as you could have. Thank you. Okay, since we need only one headshot here, I'll just go with that attack. We keep on failing. Okay, so the raider might still get to do something. Gets to take a nasty shot at Wahida. And of course, that was an 80% since melee defense is non-existent. We should have this now, though. Alright, there we go. Honestly, I thought this would go much worse than it did. Oh, you bled out. Okay. Okay, rest in peace. How did I miss that? Well, I don't have the bandage master anymore, so whatever. Whatever. 4 deaths. But yeah, they didn't really matter apart from Reinhardt. Anyways, can I actually carry this stuff? Yes, I can. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't find so much mirth in the demise of my troops. But I'm happy we won. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I need even more people. Also sell some things again. Also, we did get this armor. That's a good haul. And we did get... Oh, it's just a woodcutter's axe? Oh. Or is this a different weapon? No, I think the guy had an infantry axe, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, let's sell a few things at least. Also have a falchion now. And also a pitchfork. And a hooked blade. And what the hell is this selling price? 57? For a wooden... What? What? Is that a bug? 57%? That seems like a bug. That really seems like a bug. Okay, I'll sell this fighting axe. I don't know. Though, I don't know. Let's see here. If I just do that, will that change anything? No. So now it's claiming that this has... What the... Wasn't it at full condition before? Or am I being confused? Maybe I'm being confused. Anyway, that selling price is ludicrous. Yeah. Not sure what's going on. That's really weird. That is extremely weird. Okay, I'll sell a few things, but if this bug persists, then I don't know. Because that's way too OP. Well, anyways, we're doing good with money now, but how the hell did that happen? The selling price is also absolutely insane. Ground cranes for 200. What's going on in this city? Yes, I know we have ambush trade routes, but I've never seen more than like 32% as a selling price. Never in Legends. Or maybe like 35. And we don't even have any barter, do we? No, we have 1.5%. Well, I don't know what's going on, but I guess I'm happy that this bug was in our favor. Mostly in our favor. We can't buy anything for a reasonable price, but we can sell for insane amounts of money. I don't think I'll sell anything else though, not currently. No, this sturdy sling can go. Anyways, I don't know. We could even afford... Well, if I sell more things, I could even afford this Swordmaster. Let's not though. Anyway, so we need to find more recruits. And now, since I have money, that's not going to be as difficult. Also need more tools. So I suppose we'll just move on. And I guess I'll check what the situation at Finsterstadt is. If I see the same kind of prices, I really need to like investigate what's going on. Because that doesn't seem like it should be happening. Okay, plenty of conditions here. We'll see if the recruits are even available. Okay, heal these. We're running out of medical supplies as well. Going to run out of tools. So that money did come in handy. Also, there was a contract there. Guess I'll see what it was. What is it? Capture unhold? No. Alright, I'll check what the selling price... Yeah, this seems more reasonable. 15. There is a peddler. I'll just get them. They're cheap. They're garbage. They have double-tongued. 3-star range defense. I absolutely despise double-tongued. It doesn't trigger often, but when it does, it might even get people killed. Also, I should repair this, even though I don't have the tools. Anyways, goodbye, Altfrid. I will not tolerate your presence. I'm not going to do anything here, not when we are in this condition. Let's head north for a bit. 5 brigands. There is a leader. I don't have any throwing nets. I only have like 7 people and 2 of them are injured. I don't think I can do it. Goodbye. This has been kind of a strange run. With ups and downs. Alright, over here. Let's check the recruits first. We have a couple of anatomists, but I don't think I'll get either one of them. The other one is hugely expensive, and the other one is a drunk. Which, then again, being a drunk in this game isn't that bad. Let's get these cheapos, though. All 4 of them. And let's take a look at them in a moment. Okay, we have Deuce. The cultist with 3-star melee defense, however, starts at -2. But still, this is a pretty good find. So tank of some kind, but that's going to take a while to get going. Does get shields. Does get steel brow. Fast adaptation if I want to do a little bit of damage. Dedication seems to be unchanged, which is a very good perk. Grants more defense. And backs and belts is not here as far as I can see, which means I can't carry that many shields. But yeah, this is a pretty good find. Welcome aboard. Next up we have Burgogne, the trapper, who is a rat catcher, and they do get the net perks. Is an insecure and steady-handed. Actually 2-star range skill. Can get throwing or slings, okay. So we'll mark, I don't know, net repair we will get. But, I don't know. Like, I could run with nets and throwing weapons. That's a little bit awkward, though. Even when and if I get those 4 item slots there. Well, we'll see. Mark these things in blue, but net repair will be a yes, unless I can get it on someone else. 2-star resolve as well does get mind over body. Let's mark that in blue. I don't see fortified mind. But mayhaps we'll get it later. Mayhaps. The most likely outcome, of course, for any of these people is that they will just die. But yeah, that's also a decent find. Next up, we have List the Nun. 2-star range skill. Would have hoped for resolve stars. We don't get them though. Could be some kind of ranged character with bows or slings. Not very good though, but yeah, anyway. Is also loyal and fat. Okay, this one is okay. Might just use her like as a fodder. We'll see. Depending on the circumstances. And then finally we have Sigbert. The farmhand who does come with 3-star melee defense. Starts at 0. Is also a bleeder, but we can kind of fix it with a resilient. Decent find again. Yeah, okay. We'll see if any of these guys survive. Do I have equipment for them? Kind of. But I need to go buy tools to repair some of it. Tools are kind of expensive here, but I can take them. I don't think I'll buy any of this stuff here, but I'll take a look. So we have mace and bow, gravedigger, poison, medium armor, light armor. Light armor is good, but 2k at this point is a lot. I'll get like 2 stacks of tools probably. Well, actually, let's get 1. I'm going to go to the castle there and see if the tools are more affordable. But in the meanwhile, we have some at least. So get a bit of food. Food is an issue. Where is this caravan going to? It might, if we're lucky. Nope, it's to the south. Alright, I think we just leave, probably. We'd make some bread here, but eh. Anyways, probably just head on straight back south. Well, this is to the east. After Salamanderfesten. Well, let's go there now. I'll equip the guys, the new guys, when the time comes, though I need to be mindful not to get ambushed. Okay, it seems it's going to be night time. Alright, well, we can use this opportunity to do camping things. Need more of everything. I guess I could even try hunting, but I don't have the cooking tent. Guess I can see. Some food would be nice, especially since we have the retinue for food now. Also, am I still healing this? Yes. But I'm out of medical supplies, kind of. Anyway, so let's roll with this. I think. Obtained 10 food. And people are fighting. Alright, we found fresh milk and fresh roots and berries. Hooray. Okie dokie. There is a warehouse burnt down as a condition here. Things are expensive. Okay, so that means that we go back and we buy those tools from where we were. Let's take a look at the recruits. Get this gravedigger. And also this brawler. Do brawlers still have that ludicrous amount of carrying capacity? They do. Inventory space plus 21. Okay, well, he's not terrible. He is superstitious, though, which sucks. 2-star melee skill. 1-star melee defense. Front helper. And then we have Wifted, who is 3-star resolve. So kind of early banner type. And we do need that, so sure. Okay. And also does come with Fortified Mind. That's pretty good. Alright, and suddenly we have 13 people in the fighting line. Thanks to that absolutely insane selling price that we got. Alright, I'll equip probably actually on my own time, but first let's go back to Lauenstadt. We probably will need to buy some super expensive food as well to offset the absolutely insane selling price. I still think that's probably a bug. Seems like absolutely stupendous for that to be intended. Anyways, I will buy your tools. And also some medical equipment supplies as well. Let's get like a couple of stacks more. And they don't even have any food. Well, we could camp and just let everyone hunt. That is something I can do. There is another... Okay, there's a 3 skull smuggle item contract. I'm kind of curious about this. What do you want? Pick up requested item from Schwanstadt. From here. I might do that. Because I'm curious. There should be combat though, since... Well, I don't really see much of a... Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe I'll do it. First up though, I suppose we do need to Try to hunt some food. And continue with the healing, maybe. Okay, one scout. I need to repair one guy there to heal. Alright, let's see how much we can get by hunting. Why does it say out of medicine? Oh, that was the old info, I guess. Obtained 8 food. 13. Yeah, this is not very efficient. 19 now. Bug meat. Okay, sounds lovely. So we do need to find... So I don't have a number on this for some reason. On the dried fruits. We need to find some actual food to buy. Somewhere. So where was this going? Finsterstadt. Okay, let's take that since I don't need to feed people. Let's have 3 scouts this time, and the rest of the guys can hunt for food, which should last because we have the retinue. See some enemies running around there. Goblin Berserkers. That's a new enemy. Anyways, we have made it. And we do have some more food now. And also maybe we can get some here. Yes. Yes, we can. And I do need a lot of it. Do need a lot of it. Yeah, how long does this actually last? The bread? 12 days now. Yes, let's get it. Let's get it. And let's even get some... should I get porridge? It does have a quantity of 40. Running out of money. I think I'll hold off on more food from this place for now. Let's get this quality wood though. Anything else? Probably won't be getting any weaponry, but what about armor? Don't see much that I'd like to get. Not a good deal. Unless you count like this padded leather here. Or actually this one. 121 for it. But I did find this stuff, which I still haven't distributed. So did anyone level? No. Alright, well at this point I think I'll call it an episode and I will equip these new guys and figure out some kind of initial plan for them. And maybe I will do a little bit of shopping here still. Anywho, thanks for watching and I shall see you next time.